Alright, we're back with some more run and bun. Just give 1 second. Alright, we're here. Let's run through some fights. All these fights should be riskless from what I understand. I have all my notes, so let's get everyone into the party first. And then we'll review exactly what I'm doing on each one. Alright, so Infernape's actually here. So we got Berserker. We got Arcaps. We got Arcanine. And we got Hydreigon. Alright, so let's do our level ups first. We're not going to make the same mistake. So level 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, and 91. Alright, so now let's put all the items on. So we have a soft sand right here. We have an orange berry. We have a citrus berry on you. We have a citrus berry on you. We have choice specs and choice scarf. I'm probably gonna have to go get one. We have choice specs on you. And we need to go get choice scarf. Go here. Choice scarf. Okay. Let's make sure to put that item on. You. Alright. Let's go back to here. I saw Peach Owl's movement to get there. Let me just make sure I do everything right. So let's load up our scripts. There we go. So we're gonna pre-damage there's Luna, which is in slot 1 to 180. We're gonna pre-damage Infernape, which is in slot 2 to 229. We're going to pre-damage Arcanine, which is in slot 5 to 240. And we have to pre-freeze our caps. Or, yes, our caps. Okay. So let's look at everything real quick, and then we're going to put everything in calculator and run through it. So we have Soft Sand, level 91, pre-damage to 180. We have Oranberry, pre-damage to 229 and level 91. We have this guy level 91 and Citrus, full HP. This guy is pre-frozen with a Citrus Berry, level 91. This guy with the Choice Scarf, level 91 and pre-damage to 240. This guy level 91, Choice Specs, full HP with this. Okay. So let's put everyone in the calculator real quick. So we got Ursaluna, we got Infernape, we got Berserker. This has the protein bug, but I'm fairly certain some guy in the Discord was really helpful and able to just very quickly explain how it worked and how to work around it. And it made sense with exactly what I was reading from the bug, so that was pretty nice. Alright, so turn 1, we're just going to outspeed and kill this guy with Earthquake. He does have static. We don't want to click high horsepower. This fight's in Permanent Sun right here. So this is the Greninja bug, but it doesn't matter on this first. We're going to be pre-damaged to 180 to always bait out. I'm not sure if this calcs. Hey, how's it going, Dark Moon? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. These fights should be pretty riskless, I'm pretty sure. I've calced them and they're looking pretty nice. We also get to see the Greninja bug on this fight. Right now I'm just running through exactly what we're doing, which is Ursaluna's killing this Stunfisk and should be baiting out Icicle Spear from Cloyster. We're gonna switch into Infernape, who's pre-damaged to 229, such that he takes 75 HP, brings him down to I think it's 154 off the top of my head. We just outspeed and kill this guy with Overheat. This always baits out the Archeops for Meteor Beam, and then we can switch into our Berserker right here. Even at +1 special attack, we have a Citrus Berry, and we will never die. Always baits out Heat Wave. We switch into our pre-frozen Archeops, who just kills with Rock Slide. Even if this guy crits his Heat Wave, we have a Citrus to always come back up above 50. This should always beat out the Jolteon. For Thunderbolt, we switch into Ursaluna. Right there. And then that baits out Weather Ball. We switch into Arcanine. And then we kill. We have him pre-damaged such that we'll show a kill with Scorching Sand. Switch into Hydreigon. Kill with... What the fuck? Why am I not killing? Do I have Choice Scarf on this guy? Oh, I didn't bring over the right sets. It's supposed to be Choice Specs, I'm pretty sure. You just got your 1 in 10 encounter. Hopefully for my chances at Chinchou, and I need an answer for Togekiss. So I got... Oh, right. You're talking about that shell right there, right? I believe. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, Togekiss definitely early game. That like crit guy. If you have Togedemaru, usually it's a good. But if you don't have Togedemaru, that guy can low key be a demon. But the plus B Damper, that should help you out in a decent amount of spots. That helps out with that's gonna help out with CRR at least. I'm pretty sure that a good Boltund makes it so you can just kill the Indeedee. If I remember off the top of my head. I actually never got a Boltund. I've had 23 attempts, never got one. I've always wanted one. But it seems like a really good powerhouse mon to get you through the early game. So this guy's Choice Specs. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Choice Specs always kills the Arcanine. That's what it is. And then it's just the Greninja, which we always just can fucking fry. Alright. Let's fucking head over there. Dude, it's just such a cool mon. I'm pretty sure if you just hug this left side, by the way, you never get any encounters. Or any of the optionals. I'm pretty sure you just hug the left side. You go down here. Alright, let's run through my notes and then I'm going to go full screen. Let me just make sure that everything is exactly what I have. So, 91 Soft Sand with 180 HP. Oranberry, 229. Level 91. Level 91 Citrus, full HP. Pre-frozen Archeops. This guy with 240 HP. And Choice Specs on this guy. Alright, let's go full screen and let's fucking do this shit. Alright, so this is the first fight in Erratic Weather. So this fight takes place in Permanent Sun. They're going to start off with a Stunfisk. The Stunfisk has a Shuka Berry and Static. But with a Soft Sand, we always kill this guy with an Earthquake, even through the Shuka Berry. We outspeed. And, we never take Static because we are clicking a, I don't think it matters anyways, but we're clicking a non-contact move. So, should always be able to kill this thing with Earthquake. Oh wait, what is Shuka Berry? Is that even this? Oh no, he's Unnerve. Ha. Ha, he's Unnerve. He can't click it, he can't eat his berry. That's pretty funny. I didn't even think about that. This should always bait out the Cloyster right here. Perfect. And this Cloyster can never click Shell Smash because it's seeing a kill with like Icicle Spear. So we should just be able to switch right into Infernape right here. And Infernape is also pre-damaged. We want to take all these Icicle Spears. He should hit us 5 times because he is Skill Link right here. And this should put us below 154. Perfect. And now we outspeed and we kill this guy with overheat. We don't need to fake out. So if I did the bug correctly, so there is a bug in this with Protean. Basically, the Greninja sees, as far as I understand, it sees all of its moves being a water type move in this with the weather, and it makes it so when it's trying to decide whether to come in or not, all of its moves are being affected by the weather. So you have to turn off the weather, as far as I understand it, and you have to decrease the base power of all the moves by half. So if I am correct, which I really hope I am, I should be able to overheat this guy. And I should always be baiting in the Archeops here. If we did not, if we see Greninja here, we're kind of fucked. But I'm fairly certain I understand this, and this should be Archeops here. We get a little whiter bug. My whole line will be fucked if this is Greninja, but I'm fairly certain I did this correct. Okay, cool. Now, Archeops is seeing kills with, on my Infernape with both Air Slash and Meteor Beam. But because this thing has a Power Herb, it's +9 on top of everything, and it will always click Meteor Beam here. So it has to click Meteor Beam. We are going to switch right into Berserker. Berserker is Battle Armor, so I can never get crit on this guy. He's going to get +1 special attack, and he's going to hit us with Meteor Beam. Perfect. And we have a Citrus Berry on, so even after this special attack raise, we're going to be above 50%, such that we're only ever baiting out either a Meteor Beam or Heat Wave. But because he no longer has a Power Herb, Meteor Beam now goes from +20 or whatever the fuck it was to -20. So now he's always clicking Heat Wave here. Perfect. So now that we're baiting in Heat Wave, we are going to go into our own Archeops right here. Archeops is pre-frozen such that we will never get burned on this switch. And this Heat Wave is doing... If it crits, it can do more than 50% of my HP. But we have a Citrus Berry on. This should thaw me. Perfect. And then my guy is so cracked because we're outspeed and we have a hasty 31 speed Archeops. We just kill this guy with Rock Slide. Now, again, the Protean bug should be in effect. He's not seeing a kill anyways without the Protean bug. But this is always going to bait out the Jolteon right here for a fast kill with either Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. Again, if this is Greninja, my whole line's fucked. But I'm pretty sure this should be Jolteon right here. Perfect. This is only ever one of its Thunder moves. We're going to switch right back into the Bear right here. And then at 180 HP, he can only ever click Weather Ball now. Perfect. And now on the Weather Ball, I believe we're going to switch right into Arcanine. Yep. I'm going to switch right into Arcanine. Arcanine's going to take a minimum of 36%. Even if we get crit, it's fine. Perfect. And now we have a Choice Scarf on this guy, so we can outspeed and kill this guy with Flare Blitz. Now, there is the Protean bug, but it doesn't matter because we would be showing fast kill, even though the Greninja has a Focus Sash, we're showing a fast kill to it anyways. But because we got hit by that Weather Ball, we're now showing a kill to this incoming Arcanine. We're showing it a slow kill with only Scorching Sands. Usually this Arcanine is really annoying because it has Roar, and it can just roar out your Mons over and over again. But from what I understand, Roar is +6, and it won't click that over Scorching Sands right now. So this should always be Scorching Sands, and I should be able to switch right into Hydreigon. Just check my notes. Yep. Perfect. We're levitate, so we don't take any damage. And then we are Choice Specs with this Hydreigon, and we barely kill with Draco Meteor. So we're going to get -2 special attack here. This is going to bring in the Greninja right here. Now, the Greninja, usually, from right here, he's not seeing that high damage. He's going to be clicking spikes 97% of the time. And we don't really care, because even a max roll Gunk Shot crit does not kill us. We're going to do Draco Meteor, which can kill him if we crit, but it does a minimum of 69% on this guy. If he clicks spikes, we just instantly win. Let me just check. We're specs anyways. Okay, that's GG. Dumbass just click spikes. We're not fucking switching out. We're gonna drop a Draco, and even now we're at -4 special attack. We are still doing 46%, and we just kill him, and we're never dead to a Gunk Shot crit. You just beat Shell with only 1 death? Yo, let's go. Good shit, man. Dude, 1 death through Shell is really good. Or even just on Shell. Just having 1 death is good. Who did it end up being? The unlucky soul. It's gonna turn into a poison type. Yeah, hit me with your Gunk Shot. That's fine. Yeah, hit me with your poison. That's fine. And we just kill him with Draco Meteor. Alright, and that's the first fight in erratic weather done. Fair enough. It's kind of sad to lose a fighting type like that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Do you have another one for the upcoming Norman on Norman Porygon? I think that's like the main check if you have a second fighting type that I can think of off the top of my head. But Hitmonchan is, you know, it's usually a demon to have that Lapras early on with the guaranteed crits. On I think it's like Frost Breath. I think that's the move. Let's take off our items real quick. Okay, Toxicroak I think works actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a Toxicroak can do pretty good there. I really wanted to use Infernape, but my Infernape was baiting out Pidgeot, unfortunately, because my Infernape is like not GMO, so my Infernape wouldn't work on the Norman, which was really sad. I ended up pulling a clutch Lucario, which got sacked in Altering Cave, I believe it is, and he ended up working. So if anything, you could probably get it. Damn, Breloom's always a really good mon, especially if it's a poison heal. But hey, dude, you live and you learn. Like, we all make those mistakes, and you know, now next time you won't make that mistake. This next fight, I only need 3 mons. I'm gonna bring more just in case, but I'm fairly certain I only need 3 mons for this next fight. Hey, that's fine, dude. Dude, you play by your own rules, and you know, you learn, you know, maybe if you feel like challenging yourself a little bit later on, you can go to single encounter. But hey, if you play, it's a game, man. At the end of the day, you just play whatever you're having fun, and you know, if you can learn and you just, you know, play whatever you enjoy. I'll bring Sneasler for some good luck. Bring like a sack, I guess. Bring fucking you. Hey, that's literally fine, dude. You know, you play at your own pace, and if you're learning a lot, also, I guess the positive with playing with double encounters is you're going to be able to learn a lot more, I feel like, because you're going to be able to play with different mods and stuff. And I feel like if you can get through early game, usually, like, once you get past Norman, you can, like, really take your knowledge and start, like, applying a lot of different things. Norman is, like, the biggest hurdle where you actually get to, in my opinion, get to, like, play a lot of the game. When you can, like, start figuring out, I guess what I'm saying is you can find more riskless lines. Up until Norman, it's a little hard to go riskless. We gotta level up this guy to 91, and we have to level up this guy to 91. Let's say these guys shouldn't even show up. So we need a life orb on Urshifu. Where's my life orb? Here it is. We have Choice Scarf on you, and we have a Mega Stone on Beedrill. We have to pre-damage Hydreigon by 1 HP. Alright, so let's take a look real quick. So I'm pretty sure we have Life Orb, Choice Scarf, Beedrill, and then we'll just put like a bunch of citrus berries, I guess. Oops. Alright, let me just make sure what I have makes sense. We have Urshifu. Look, honestly, for the early games, you should just try and, you know, just try your best and try not to sack. It's very hard, and very often you get into situations where you're just risking crits at that point. So it becomes like basically like a risk management at that point of, you know, what can you potentially risk early game, and the only way you're gonna learn is through experience. You know, basically, hey, I think I need this for later on. Like, I'm telling you right now, my fucking Paris has not left the fucking box in so long. My Hatterene is pretty useless. It was good as a good fighting resist, but as soon as I got a better fighting resist, then it became a little useless. But this thing was a good pivot early on, but it hasn't left the box since, and it's only here as mainly a sack right now. What the plan is on this fight is this is a double battle. This is in Sun, basically. We have a Choice Scarf Hydreigon. It's going to outspeed this guy even if he gets +6 on his Steam Engine, which is kind of funny. We're going to click Tailwind, and we're just going to close combat the Colossal. This guy, Bruxis, should be Aqua Jetting into Colossal, but we pre-damaged Hydreigon by 1, just in case he hits him, to always bait out the Heliolisk afterwards, because there is Left Guy Bug in this fight. And then also, if he hits my Urshifu even 3 times in the Sun, and we're at -1 defense from a close combat, and he crits everything, we still only take 51 damage, which would be 153 altogether, and we have Life Orb, which we're going to hit 5 times, which is 150 damage, so we would live on 4 HP with Urshifu if we got max roll crit 3 times in a row with Bruxis, with Aqua Jet. And then also it, yeah, it also has to hit us and shit, so... This thing's also Steam Engine, so we don't have to really worry about it. But basically, we're going to Tailwind turn 1, and then turn 2, we're just going to switch into Beedrill. This guy's never clicking a Psychic move because we're both Dark types. And we're going to be able to just basically clean up the entire fight. Like, Beedrill's just going to outspeed and kill this guy with Leech Life. Right here, Urshifu can kill both of these guys with Life Orb. So, keeping your Pokemon under-leveled, like, later on in the game, after, like, the 5th and 6th gym is pretty useful, because in gym battles, there's a couple of reasons for keeping your mons under-leveled. One, they're slower. So in double battles, speed is really important. So often you want to keep your Pokemon as under-leveled as you can. Don't worry about this early game, by the way, but like later on in the game, you want to keep them under-leveled for, like, especially gyms, because you can't pre-damage in gyms, you can't pre-status. So having mons lower to bait stuff, especially in double battles, is good. But also in regular fights, you can worry about the speed tiers a lot better. And, like, if you need to, you can just level up the mons later on. You can't re-under level them. So It's basically just for like, you mainly do it for your not good mons, for basically baiting purposes. But don't be like me and forget to level up your Barraskewda and almost lose your entire run because I brought a level 80 Barraskewda to a Mega Swampert. But that's the reason you mainly want to keep these Pokemon under-leveled. Let me just make sure I have all the right things for this. So, this is Urshifu, level 91, full HP with Life Orb. This guy's level 91 with a Choice Scarf, pre-damage to 282. And this guy with Beedrill. Alright. But you also got to keep in mind, if you're going to do the under-leveled strats and you're going to bring in under-leveled Pokemon to a fight, you have to take into account if it's going to level up. So, basically what I like to say is if you keep them under-leveled, it's definitely helpful, but you have a lot more you have to take into account. And you have to be careful with them, because leveling up can mess up any pre-damage that you're doing. Let me just make sure I don't want to run into any optionals. What's over here? Nothing. Wait, can I go down here? No. What the fuck? Save real quick. Was I even... Oh, I was on the full screen the entire time. But this fight should be riskless. Let me just make sure I have everything. Let's pull up my notes real quick. Hold on. So we have... Again, we have Urshifu, Life Orb, full level 91. Level 91 with the Choice Scarf. And Megas Beedrill. Alright. Let's go full screen. Okay. And in this party right now, my Pokemon are under-leveled because if anything, I would just fucking sack their asses. I've been waiting to sack my Diggersby for so long. It just, the time doesn't arise ever. This man just has been box warming for so long. Alright, so this is another fight in erratic weather. This is a double battle in permanent sun. The gimmick of this fight is that this Colossal is holding a weakness policy, and it has Steam Engine, so... The idea is the Bruxus is heavily incentivized to click Aqua Jet on its Colossal, which will do two things. One, it's going to increase its speed up by +6. So it's going to get up to 340 speed. And then it has a weakness policy. And since Aqua Jet is super effective on it, it's going to make it +2 attack and +2 special attack. Our Hydreigon is actually faster by 8 points with the Choice Scarf than a +6, let me just make sure I have the Choice Scarf on. Yep. Then a +6 guy. So what we are going to do, turn 1, is we are going to just outspeed and kill this Colossal with this guy. With close combat. Let me just make sure this always kills. With a Life Orb. Yep, we have Life Orb, right? Let me just make sure. Perfect. And our Hydreigon, even though he has Choice Scarf, we're going to click Tailwind here. So this should be into his own Colossal. See, why is it me? I saw that on a random fight, and, like, it's so confusing why it can do that. It should be on the Colossal. I don't know why it hit me, but that was the whole gimmick of the fight. But it doesn't matter. We have a Life Orb on, so we kill this thing anyways. It's supposed to be +12, which is so confusing. It's supposed to be +12 on that Aqua Jet. I guess it's because I'm showing a kill to the Colossal, maybe. There's got to be something like that. But we take a little bit of Life Orb chip, and we're -1 defense, -1 special defense. But this Bruxus' moveset is only Psychic Fangs, Aqua Jet, Reflect, and Light Screen. And because we're showing it kills, it's just going to spam Aqua Jet. It's never going to click any, like, Reflect or Light Screen. So this is baiting out the Heliolisk. We outspeed this Heliolisk. Again, we're in Tailwind now. So this is turn 2 of Tailwind. We are going to kill this thing with Wicked Blow. We're going to Wicked Blow the Heliolisk. And we are going to switch. We're stuck into Tailwind. We're Choice Scarfed. We're going to switch into Beedrill. That's fine. Urshifu takes those. And we get the sick Wicked Blow animation. See you later, Heliolisk. Alright, so now this is either going to be Aqua Jet into Urshifu, or it's going to be Psychic Fangs into the Beedrill. So Urshifu is going to look at this Lapras, and we're going to kill it with Close Combat. Again, we're in turn 3 of Tailwind, I believe. Turn 3 of Tailwind, we are going to click Close Combat on this guy, and this guy we are going to Mega Evolve, and we just OHKO the Bruxish right here with Leech Life. This is fine. We always kill with this, and yeah, dude, this bear can take a lot from that Bruxish. And if that Bruxish max roll crits all 3 of its Aqua Jets onto the bear, he would live with 4 HP. Alright, so we Close Combat always kills this thing. And now this is turn 4 of Tailwind. It doesn't really matter because we outspeed the last guys without Tailwind anyways. But just to keep it in mind. I believe this is just going to be in party order, so it should just be the 2 cannon. Oh, I guess it's Nidoking. Interesting. So with Urshifu, my highest damage is going to be Wicked Blow. We do 91%. This guy does have a Focus Sash, but we outspeed with both. And we can just click Wicked Blow and Leech Life, I believe, which is what I have. Yep. And then we do like 90% to this guy. Perfect. Doesn't really matter because now it's just literally a 2v1 versus the 2 cannon. It says that we're clicking Poison Jab and Wicked Blow. Wicked Blow should just OHKO this guy by itself, but I'm pretty sure I'm faster on Beedrill anyways, and Beedrill does 80% with Poison Jab. Alright, and that's the double battle. Clean. Good thing I went Life Orb on my Urshifu. I still don't know why he I took into account in case he could Aqua Jet because I didn't really want to pay attention, but I thought it was gonna Aqua Jet the freaking Colossal, but it's interesting. But I was never dead there. That should have always been riskless. So we're good. I have to understand why he could have done that. I'll have to look that up later. So that's interesting. Alright. So let's grab all of our items. Alright. Let's deposit these guys back in the Sax box. Alright. Let's take a look real quick at the next fight. Should again also be riskless. This is Tisha, so we need to grab our Infernape. Our day 1 right here. And we are leveling up fucking Barrascuda this time. We're bringing back in Urshifu. We have Sceptile, which I looked up prior. He should not level up here, but I took into account even if he levels up anyways. I have him pre-damaged less than what he needs to be. We need Golisopod just in case. We have Beedrill. Oh, we do have Beedrill. How do I put him back? And Barrascuda. Alright, so let's level up everyone first. I have a big note that says make sure to level up Barrascuda. Alright, so we do not level up Sceptile. We do not level up Golisopod. And we level up this guy to 91. Okay, so 91, 91, 87, 89, 91, 91. Infernape doesn't have an item, We have a choice scarf, which which I have right here on this guy. We have choice specs, which we already conveniently have, so I don't have to change out my items. We have a citrus berry on Galysopod. We have the Megastone. I don't know why I don't just leave this on Beedrill. And we have a life orb on you. We need to pre-damage Skeptile to 175. He's in slot 3 to 175. And we need to pre-freeze Galysopod. If this doesn't... I saw this strat from Peachal. A lot of people, everyone was doing this strat. Where you pre-freeze your Galysopod here. Alright. So let me make sure I have everything right. So this guy is level 91. Full HP, no item. Scarf. Right here, level 91. Choice specs, 175, level 87. Citrus berry, pre-frozen, level 89. 91 with the Beedrillite, and 91 with a life orb. Let's bring these guys into the calculator and let's run through the fight real quick. We have Galysopod, we have Beedrill, we have Mega Beedrill, and we have Kebab. Alright, so in this fight, it's going to be a single battle in rain, if I'm just double checking. Single battle in rain, cool. So they lead off with the Copper Raja with a Focus Sash. We're going to lead off with Infernape. We're going to fake out into close combat. This should always bait out the Bear Tick. Nothing outspeeds us up until Bear Tick. And even if -1 defense and -1 SpDef, we're always baiting out this guy for liquidation. We switch into Urshifu, and Urshifu can take a crit liquidation. And with a choice scarf, we outspeed with 343, and we kill the Bear Tick. Now, we actually outspeed this Poliwrath, which is kind of crazy to me. Most people that I watch do this fight don't outspeed this, but we do. So this is going to bait out the first person that we don't fast kill, but show a slow kill too. That's going to be Vaporeon. And again, we're clicking close combat on this guy, so we're going to have -1 defense and -1 SpDef, so... Oh wait, not him, me. -1 defense, -1 SpDef. So we're showing this guy 99%. We're always getting hit with the liquidation for a minimum of 40%. So we're always showing this guy a kill with Scald. We have pre-damaged Skeptile to exactly 175. This is just in case I did end up leveling up, but it still works. So 175 minus a max roll crit of Scald is 138, which takes us to 37. Now, with Burn, 237 divided by 16, we would be taking 14 HP. So we're going to take, if we got max roll crit burned, we would take 14. We'd be down to 23 HP on that switch in. And then we're going to outspeed, and we're going to kill this guy with Leaf Storm. We have choice specs on. And we would take another 14, so we'd be down to 9 HP. The main important part is that at 175 HP, when we take that minimum roll of Scald, which will be 78, that puts us at 97 HP. Now, this is a little bit less because we could level up to 88, even though I'm pretty sure we're not going to. But the important thing is that the only person that outspeeds us in the back is going to be Poliwrath, and he's always going to see a kill with either Drain Punch or Liquidation. I don't care which one. We're going to switch into Galysopod, who is pre-frozen. Now, since I'm pre-frozen and he's not seeing any kills, he should be guaranteed to click Belly Drum. And Belly Drum, because he has odd HP, he will actually not proc his Citrus Berry. We do not want to touch this Poliwrath, because he's not going to... he's going to be at like 50% because of the rounding errors. So we're going to switch right into Urshifu, and if this guy attacks, he fucking kills him. But I'm fairly certain he should be clicking Belly Drum. We go into Urshifu, and we're going to click Close Combat. This is going to bait out since we outspeed everything in the back. The first person that sees a kill, which is going to be the Comfey. We switch into Beedrill, who takes it like a champ, and we just Mega and just kill this thing. It's going to bait out the Phalanx. This Phalanx can never click No Retreat because we're showing a fast 2-hit KO with Poison Jab. We're just going to U-turn into our Barraskewda and always take a Throat Chop and then just kill him with Liquidation. That's at least what the plan is. Let's hope that that makes sense and works. Otherwise, we could lose the run. but I'm fairly certain that this is riskless. Alright. Pretty sure. So let me make sure. 91 no item full HP. 91 choice scarf. 87 choice specs 175. Pre-damaged 89 frozen with a citrus berry. Citrus berry should never proc. I just have it just in case I need it for like some weird scenario. So we got Beedrill Light level 91. And we got Barraskewda Life Orb. Hopefully this guy clicks Belly Drum. He should. If I understand it correctly. From what I've watched, he should. Everyone else that's done this strat has seen it. Alright. Where's this fight? Pretty sure it's right here. Yep. So let's just check everything one more time real quick. Infernape, no item. 91. 91 with Choice Scarf. Choice Specs. Level 87. Citrus Berry, 89. Pre-frozen. Yep. Beedrill Light. And 91 with a Life Orb. Okay. Let's go full screen. Let's fucking do this. I should probably put everyone in the calculator. Hold on. Let me do that. Unless I did have everyone in the calculator. I just refreshed anyways. I think I did have everyone in the calculator. Yeah, because I was running through the fight. Okay. So turn 1, they're leading off with a Focus Sash Copper Raja. We are going to break the Focus Sash the same way that we've broken many Focus Sashes. We're going to be clicking Fake Out on Infernape. And then we are going to click Close Combat. We can't click Overheat or Flare Blitz because we're in the rain, so we do half damage with that. But Close Combat always kills. This is going to bait out Beartic for only Liquidation. He has Swift Swim, so he should always see a kill with only Liquidation. Alright, so on the Liquidation, we are going to switch right into Urshifu. Let me just make sure we have Choice Scarf on this guy. Yep. Even if he defense drops us, it doesn't matter. That's fine. And now we just outspeed and kill this guy with Close Combat. This should bait out the Vaporeon here, because we should be faster than the Poliwrath. It should go the first person with the slow kill, which should be Vaporeon. Perfect. Now we're going to switch right into Sceptile. Even if we get put into Overgo, it doesn't matter because the Poliwrath will always be seeing a kill and we're not faster. We're always beating out a fast kill from him. That's fine. Now we outspeed and we kill. We have Choice Specs on this guy. Whoa, I was looking at the wrong man. We have Choice Specs on this guy. We should. Yep. We always kill with Leaf Storm. This is going to bait out the Poliwrath right here. Critical hit didn't matter. This is always going to be... it could be Liquidation or Drain Punch. It's one of the two. We're gonna... This is the point right here where I hope I cooked right. I hope that the other people's runs that have done this before works. We're gonna switch into Galysopod here. We're never getting emergency exited out. That's fine. Now let me just 100% make sure this needs to be belly drum. Let me just make sure. I'm looking at the second calculator real quick. The cell calculator. But I'm 99% sure this should be belly drum. So I'm level 89. I'm frozen. And this is the Polyrath. He should always be clicking belly drum here. We're going to switch right into Urshifu. If not, we could have a good chance of just losing the entire run, but I'm fairly certain this is belly drum. And he doesn't proc his Citrus Berry because of rounding issues. Perfect, yes. Alright, so he shouldn't proc his Citrus Berry here. Perfect. And now we outspeed and we kill this thing with close combat. Just make sure. Yep. Minimum of 56% with our Joy Scarf. Perfect. Nice belly drum, bro. +6 attack. This should bait out the Comfey for a slow kill with one of its fairy moves. We always switch into Beedrill here, who takes these really nicely. Let me just make sure. Yep. It's either Dazzling Gleam or Draining Kiss here. That's fine. Now he's gonna click his highest damage move probably, or he might click Leech Seed or Calm Mind. We don't really care. We're just going to Mega Evolve, outspeed, and kill this thing with Poison Jab. Just make sure. Mega Evolve and Poison Jab, yep. We get up from our measly 147 speed to 275 speed on this Beedrill. Perfect. This always Okos. Now this is going to bait out the final mon, which is Phalanx. We're showing a fast 2-hit KO with Poison Jab. It should not be able to click No Retreat. It doesn't have special AI. It just has the regular setup AI. So we should just be able to click U-turn here. We're just going to do a little bit of chip that we need on this thing, and this should always be Throat Chop. That little bit of chip is good. And we go right into Barraskewda. Barraskewda actually takes this Throat Chop like a champ. Perfect. And now we have 510 speed. We have a Life Orb, and we can hit this guy for a Liquidation. Let me just make sure I have the Life Orb. Yep. Liquidation always kills. I should probably not have Laser Focus be my #1 move. But it's fine. Liquidation always kills. And that's fight 3. Let's go get our Cave of Origin encounter. Alright. So all I really had planned was those 3 fights. Went very clean. Oh, I have to actually surf back. Fuck. Okay, it's okay. I had explosion in my first slot. Yeah, I'm gonna do that before I forget, dude. Laser focus is not the move you want on your first fucking slot, man. Even though I think explosion might be worse. I know there's like the guy up here. Ooh. And there's the girl up here. Yep. Fuck her. Come on, man. You just don't want to go boo him? Alright. Let's put some tanky mons in. You're probably good. I would assume, you're probably good. You're always good. And Mega Ampharos. Ampharosite. Yep. Do I have Dusk Balls? Let's see. I have 16. That should be fine. Timer Balls. We got Quick Balls. Yep. Alright. Let's go grab our Cave of Origin encounter. Pretty sure I can just run up there. Steve? Okay. Alright. Let's take a quick look at the encounter table real quick. We got some shite mons, and we have a really good high roll. So, we're looking at Cave of Origin. We really want either Grimmsnarl or Dragapult or a Guts Obstagoon. What are you going to do about anything else? But, no more delaying. Let's fucking see what we get. Oh, why? Why? Oh, man. I can't fucking believe it, man. Oh, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? Why? I wanted anything besides this, man. Ugh. Nah, I gotta look up these fucking moves, man. Man. Wordeer has... Oh. This has gotta be some of the worst moveset I've ever seen. Body Slam, Hyper Voice, Psychic, and Double Edge. What the fuck did I do to deserve this, man? Oh. You know what? You want it to be fucking Santa? Here you go. We got fucking stupid. Really, man? Really? I said I was good for any other encounter. Fuck. Please, just have the worst 5Es for me, please, man. Why? Dude, look at this guy. Oh. Ha. Nice joke. This fucking useless piece of shit, man. This fucking stupid, useless fucking deer. He's Santa's deer, man. This guy is not leaving the fucking box. Ugh. It's so sad, man. The fact that this guy's in my hymns box is a disgrace. Get in the sax box. Man. Who's in this box that doesn't deserve? There's definitely some mons in here. Who doesn't? I guess everyone does. My dude, these are all the mods that by the end of this game, I hope I sack. I hope that these guys, besides like obviously these two are in like a special place, but I hope that I sack the rest of these mods somewhere. It's starting with the deer. Dude, what is this moveset, man? Like, what are these? If I get one fight where this guy comes to it and actually does something, I'll be happy. Where's my... it's so sad. Dude, Z, is there anything that actually gets, what do you call it? That gets taken out because of Weird Ear? Or is he just like a useless encounter? Let me see. No, it's just literally a useless encounter, man. It doesn't even dupe out anything else. It's useless. It doesn't even dupe out anything, man. That's sad. I mean, at least this box is healthy, man. I can't really complain because I have some pretty fucking good hymns. But this just look at it, man. Look at it. You know what? It's so bad. It's getting its own box. Trash. He's literally, he's getting his own box. I don't even care. Alright, that's basically all I had planned. Those 3 fights, I'm happy they all went well. Hopefully by tomorrow I can get another couple of erratic weather fights and we can, yeah, we can get through erratic weather. We have 4 more sections of the game. We have erratic weather. Well, we have 4.5. We have erratic weather. We have Sutopolis Gym. We have Victory Road. The half means I have the optionals, and then we have Elite 4. So we're getting close to the end of the game. We're getting there. Yeah. Let's fucking get through erratic weather one step at a time. But thank you guys for watching.